Today we are going to conduct the speaking test, the live speaking test, which is actually conducted in the IELTS examination. So now we have a student whose name is Ajad.
May I come in, ma'am?
Come in. Have a seat, please.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Okay, Ajad. Now we are going to start part 1. What sorts of food do you like eating most?
There are types of food which I love eating. Mostly I love eating pizzas as well as fast food. But yes, I do prefer eating healthy food like bananas and apples.
Good. Who normally does the cooking in your home?
My mother does the cooking in my house, but I also know how to cook as well as my brother and father. So whenever I am alone in my house, I do the cooking.
Right. Do you watch cookery programs on TV?
No, I don't prefer watching cooking programs on the TV itself, but I do watch cooking programs on YouTube. I follow various pages also, as well as different types of food vlogs.
In general, do you prefer eating out or eating at home?
I prefer eating at home because nowadays, due to the pandemic, a lot of people eat outside. A lot of people eat in their houses. So I prefer eating inside the houses that no virus should catch.
Okay. Okay, Ajad, this is the end of the part 1. Now we are going to start part 2. So here it is your cue card, which is in box.
Okay.
And you have 1 minute for the preparation. You can take in paper and pen for making short notes. So you have 1 minute for the preparation. Okay, Ajad, your time's up. Start.
There are a lot of houses as well as apartments which I have seen in my life. But I would like to talk about an apartment of my cousin who lives in Gurgaon. He has his apartment in a very posh area of Gurgaon, and it is a very posh society where that apartment is situated. I would like to tell you that the apartment in which he lives is very much costly, which is of rupees 8 crores, and he lives there with his family. It is a very sophisticated society where it lives, and in that society there is a swimming pool itself. And that apartment also includes a lot of facilities, and the society also includes a lot of facilities as well. There is a market of the particular society, and inside the apartment, when you enter the apartment, there is a kitchen on the left hand side, and when you go forward, and there are 4 rooms, and further there are a lot of dining table area as well as the storeroom area as well. So that is the apartment which I like the most, and I like that person because he is a very nice person, and his nature is also really very good. He is my elder brother, so whenever I am having my holidays, I go to him and I prefer spending my holidays with him. We enjoy a lot whenever we are there. Watch football matches. We watch football matches with each other, and that is the reason I love spending time with him. And
Stop. Good. So this is the end of the part 2. Now we are going to start part 3. What kind of home are most popular in your country?
A lot of houses are popular in my country. It depends on the situation itself. If you are in the southern part of India, there are the houses which are having staple rooftops.
Okay, fine. Next. What do you think are the advantages of living in a house rather than an apartment?
A house is situated in a society or a colony, whereas an apartment is situated in accordance with the flats And I prefer living in the houses because I have been living in the houses since my childhood, and I don't prefer living in the apartments because in the apartments you don't have the connections with the neighbors, and when you are living in the houses you have the connection with your neighbors as well.
Okay. Do you think that everyone would like to live in a larger home? Why?
Uh, it depends on a person to person. There are people who love to live in the larger houses. It is because they love having a lot of amount of space. But when it comes to me, I prefer living in a small house. Living in the larger houses have its own advantages as well as disadvantages.
Okay. How easy is to find a place to live in your country?
So it is not much difficult to find a place in my country to live in. It depends on the city where you are living in. If it is a small town, you can find a space easily. But when you migrate to the bigger towns, there you have to find the places to live in, and the location matters. And due to the location, it becomes difficult sometimes to find a place to live in.
Good. So this is the end of the part 3.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, I'm rolling clean off a beam in the drop. Voices in my head, they telling me to stop. Hey, got 20 G's for the keys to the. What do you do when Captain turn your lover to a op? Hey, I'm rolling clean off a beam in the drop. Voices in my head, they telling me to stop. Hey, got 20 G's for the keys to the. What do you do when Captain turn your lover to a op? Hey, I'm in the island on a Wednesday, laid back, coolin', kicking feet up like a sensei. Juju hit my line like what you want, they hit her with the script like working out with her, they. No way, I'm at the gym, you at the gym. It's a small world, I might just have to link with you and him. Look up at this girl like, let me get my words right. Cause if she catch me with you, then we going down like Suge Knight. I got a plan, you take her back like that, then we gon' hit that gas. Make it U-turn 100 miles on the 90, gotta pray to God that we just do not crash. Okay, acting no scene like I just tried. Hey, shorty the school to my rock and I'm not talking about Jack Black. Hey, what you do when you doing something you're not supposed to do? Thinking it's gon' shield the one you love like they bulletproof. Just like Paul Pierce, it's all out when they know the truth. I'll cry at the end when you leave and you take your juice. Cool. Hey, I'm rolling clean off a beam in the drop. Voices in my head, they telling me to stop. Hey, got 20 G's for the keys to the. What do you do when Captain turn your lover to a op? Hey, I'm rolling clean off a beam in the drop. Voices in my head, they telling me to stop. Hey, got 20 G's for the keys to the. What do you do when Captain turn your lover to a op? Hey, I'm rolling clean off a beam in the drop. Voices in my head, they telling me to stop. Hey, got 20 G's for the keys to the. What do you do when Captain turn your lover to a op? Hey, I'm rolling clean off a beam in the drop. Voices in my head, they telling me to stop. Hey, got 20 G's for the keys to the. What do you do when Captain turn your lover to a op? Hey, I'm rolling clean off a beam in the drop. Voices in my head, they telling me to stop. Hey, got 20 G's for the keys to the. What do you do when Captain turn your lover